Hello everyone, it's your buddy Sven here once again, coming at you with another Warframe video. Now today I'll be talking to you guys about, again, you see Frost on your screen and you're probably thinking, "Hey Sven, the last, two Warframe videos that you covered, you did the getting to know Frost and then you did the Frost showcase. What more could you be touching on about Frost?" Now, what I'm going to be telling you guys is how to build Frost. I am going to be starting to get into weapon builds and Warframe builds, tell you guys, hey, this is how I build my frames, and maybe this is what will work for you guys. So without further ado, we're going to hop in. This is with Frost Prime, so there are a few polarity changes, but overall it's not huge. And this build overall comes out to 1 Forma on Frost Prime, and I'm pretty sure it only comes out to 2 Forma on the standard Frost. So if you click upgrade, we have the mods. And I have all the mods that I enjoy. So I'm pretty sure with the Frost, by default, the Frost Warframe itself will have a different aura slot here. If we go to config, yeah, that's right, it just keeps all this stuff. Herp derp. But I modded the aura spot to align because I like to bring Energy Siphon on Frost. Don't mind the Xylus adapter stuff. I just personally have Thiefswit here for my personal convenience and for running sabotage missions. I believe this D polarity here is not default on the standard Frost Warframe, but I think it is for Frost Prime. So you may not be able to do that, so the additional form would be to put this at a D polarity. So the line and the D are different. So I have Energy Siphon in my aura spot just because, again, I like the constant energy regen, helps my team out a lot, and it's very nice for having, some enjoyment and getting the constant energy. Next up, I have Streamline here, maxed out. The 30% power efficiency on the line, so instead of costing, I think, 9 by default, it only costs 5. Extremely good. Just, it is needed on Frost, in my honest opinion. There's no question that this is fantastic. I've also hopped over to the config to show you guys the difference between the standard, just no mods, and what these mods do. Overall, the only thing that goes down duration, we get extra power, extra shield, extra efficiency, range, and strength. So we have the Streamline for the extra efficiency. We have Flow for the 150% power max. Yeah, that's needed. That honestly is needed. Because the fact of the matter is Frost already doesn't have a lot of energy by default. And you're going to, in the higher levels, you're going to be using Snow Globe and Avalanche quite a bit. You need as much power as you can get. Next up, we have Stretch, which is 45% power range. I just threw this in here because it makes the Snow Globe bigger. Avalanche has a bigger AoE. Why not, right? Extra range is always fun. I'm a big fan of getting Snow Globe's globe as big as you can. Intensify for power strength. This is mostly for your... What am I trying to say here? This is mostly for Avalanche and the Snow Globe HP. Strength with the Frost rework is pretty paramount, actually. You want a lot of strength on Frost. It's a very good thing to have. So we have the Intensify there, max rank. Everything here is max rank other than Transient Fortitude and Ice Spring. Ice Spring I have here just because I have the mod capacity and it makes Frost a little bit more mobile. It's one of the elemental movement mods that got introduced in Update 17. I have Redirection maxed for 440% extra shield capacity. This turns his shield from his already bulky 525 to 1,295. I do not put a Vitality on here because he doesn't necessarily benefit much from Vitality as much as other frames do. And he benefits a lot from Redirection. I've started to move to only playing one, either Vitality or Redirection on my Warframes. So Redirection maxed out in this D polarity, so rather than 14, it'll only cost you 7. So I also have Ice Spring here because it's one of my other D polarities, and I figured I could throw it on there, get a little bit of fun out of it. Extra 6.6 to bullet jump, 6.6 to aim glide and wall latch, and 75% cold on bullet jump. So this actually means that my bullet jump does an elemental proc as I jump, which is pretty cool if they're pretty close to you, meaning that, your cryogenic passive, the freeze melee, people that attack you as a percentage chance. That is pretty neato to have, and overall, I like Ice Spring on here, and I think it'll make its way into my final build. I've been experimenting with this final slot, but I think Ice Spring will make it in there. Chilling Glow maxed out. In my opinion, this turned Frost from a low to mid-tier frame to a high-level frame, and then his rework put him in my opinion, the top 3 Warframes in the entire game. I can gush about this frame forever, but Chilling Glow, enemies that enter the Snow Globe have a 50% chance to be frozen solid for 8 seconds. That is extremely good. That is fantastic. Just because, hey, guess what? You already repel all the ranged attacks that come from outside your snow globe. Your snow globe's pretty big, so there's this big radius where people have a 50% chance to be frozen in it. Why not? And then I have Transient Fortitude, because with the fix to Frost's kit, Snow Globe is no longer on a time limit. It's purely health basis, so I swap out the duration. That doesn't necessarily matter much, because I only lose 20% through the whole build. I'll lose more as Transient Fortitude levels up. I already know that, but the strength is way too good to pay out. Coming out at 170% strength is really solid. And then in my Exilus spot, which the Exilus spot is not overwhelmingly needed for Frost, I have Thief's Wit for sheer convenience. You're welcome to mess with the Exilus spot, but I don't on most of my frames, just because the way to go out and get it, other than the Nada quest and the recent give out, I think it's always too much. That's just my personal opinion. Anywho, this is my mod layout for Frost. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I've been playing Frost ever since I've been playing the game, so I like to think I understand what I'm talking about here. Give this build a shot. If you guys have any critiques, please post them in the comments below. And please leave a like, and if you want to, hit the big red button down below. Subscribe to my channel, see my videos when they come out. I do Warframe Wednesdays and Fridays. And I got a big announcement that you guys will be seeing at the end of this message. I've got an end card now. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put it over to that. The video listed will be my Totem Shaman deck from Hearthstone. If you want to give that a look, I'll be leaving an invisible annotation to just click on the little screen that you'll see, and it'll link you right to the Totem Shaman video. Anywho, this has been Sven. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.